Now this is not a video I was expecting to make. This is very impromptu and I've got a massive list of videos to make, and this is essentially just jumped up to the top because of how important the stuff that is in this video for me and for Harriers and for the entire National League North, because today, well, the last 24 hours, Harriers have made a massive statement in terms of signings and in terms of what's gone on. So let's get straight into it. Now basically a lot of people have been saying, and there's no secret, Harriers have lost an awful lot of players from last season's squad. Out of our strongest starting 11 that played most regularly last season, 7 of those players have gone to a higher level, or well, 6 of them have gone to a higher level and 1 of them has gone to the same level in Tyrell Waite. And we have no idea why Tyrell Waite played every game last season because he just wasn't as good as the other players basically. So obviously Ganoa has gone to League 1 with Shrewsbury and Gutala has gone to League 1. Then Francis Angol's gone to Fylde, Tunnicliffe's gone to Fylde, Keith Lowe yesterday signed for Macclesfield after we told him to leave. We didn't know why he was told to leave at the time, but now it all makes perfect sense. I'll get into that in a minute. And then Sam Hornby in goal, he was on loan from Burton Albion. He has gone back to Burton Albion, they've released him, and he's gone and signed for Port Vale in League 2. So up until about 48 hours ago, things were looking very, very bleak for Harriers, but we've made 4 signings this week, 1 on Tuesday and 3 today on Friday. And the 3 today in particular, wow, it's getting me excited. I cannot wait for pre-season already. So the first one is Cieron Keane. He joined on Tuesday from Worcester City. He is a left back who got 9 goals and 14 assists last season in a very, very poor Worcester side. Now, obviously he's got that end product and that's what we've signed him for. Then the second one, my good God, I was going mad when this was announced. And that was announced this morning, and it is Lee Vaughan. Now, wow, this Lee Vaughan. He is a right back. He played for Tranmere last year. He got into the National League team of the season. Like, he is a good player. He is very good. He's far too good for us in reality. Over at the end of last season, did break his leg, and so he's going to be out until sort of September, October time. That's probably the reason that we've been able to sign him on a 2-year contract. But the reason that I was going mad is because he's an absolute cult hero here at Aggborough. He was here for 4 years, between 2010 and 2014. He made 178 appearances, scoring 7 goals. Basically back in 2013, I was going to make a separate video on it, and I probably will at some point, but I was the mascot at Harriers versus Tamworth, I think it was that day. It was at the end of the 2012-13 season, and I got to choose which player do I want my picture taken with before the match. I chose Lee Vaughan, and because he was my favourite player. And then the second signing of Friday was Liam Daly. It's a player that I didn't know a huge amount about, and I'd heard of him, but I didn't know a huge amount about before I did some research. And he is the captain of Solihull Moors. We've got him on a 2-year deal. He's a 6'6" centre-back. He's apparently really good on the ball as well, which is really important for a centre-back for us. Essentially, it seems like Daly is just a light replacement of Keith Lowe, but a bit taller, more of a leader, because that's the one fault that I had of Keith Lowe. He sometimes wasn't as vocal on the pitch as I would like him as a captain, but it seems like from what I've heard and what I've seen, Liam Daly is very, very vocal. Solihull fans are absolutely disgusted that he's gone. They seem really, really gutted and very angry at the club's board that they've let him go because he's a fan's favourite. And third signing of Friday was a player that Harriers fans will be a bit more familiar with, and that is Manny Sonupe. He was on loan for the last 2 months of the 2016-17 season. He played about 6 games. Most of those were sub-appearances. He scored 1 goal. He's absolutely lightning fast. His ability on the ball as well, he's a good dribbler, and I like that about him. They were the 2 things that really stood out to me. His end product, his passing, his positional play, not particularly brilliant, but they're areas that he can work on. So what I decided to do right now is do sort of a graphic of what I think the team at this present moment will look like for next season. Obviously there will be more signings that are going to be made, but if the season started tomorrow, this is the team that would play. So we're going to have Tom Palmer in goal. He's a youth team goalkeeper. He played 10 minutes last season. He came on as a sub in one of the FA Trophy matches, I think, at the end. He conceded a goal. Need a first-choice goalkeeper. That is the main position that we need to strengthen at this present moment in time. Then our back 4, we're going to have Lee Vaughan at right back. Absolutely outstanding, although for the first few months of the season he's not going to be there. He's going to be out injured, so we'll have Tyrone Williams in at right back. But for the rest of the season, I think we'll have Daly at centre-back, definitely. I reckon Daly will be captain. It's not been confirmed, but I think that he will be. And then alongside him will be Williams, or then we could have Kenneth Diggy in there, another youth academy player. Then Cieron Keane at left back. Midfield is going to be Crowsdale, defensive midfield, then McQuilkin and Truslove. Obviously we lost Elton, so Truslove comes in. I'm happy about that. Truslove, really good last season. He played so few minutes yet scored, I think, 11 goals. Then our front line, I think we're going to have either Daniel T or Sam Austin on the right wing, with Joe Ironside up front. Then we've got Andre Brown as a backup, and then on the left wing we'll probably have Manny Sonupe. So that is the starting 11 in terms of where we need to strengthen from now. I think just a goalkeeper as a #1 requirement, but other than that, really the whole team is looking okay. Just generally just padding out the squad a bit. We've only got 16 players, so we need a bit of a thicker squad, but in terms of starting 11, as long as we sign a new goalkeeper, I'm really happy with that, and it's pretty good enough to start a title challenge again next season, despite all the players that we have lost. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this video, just a little Harriers update, just get it off my chest because I was so excited by the news that's happened today. So yeah, I just thought I really want to make a video about it because it's really important to me, and I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.